Hello everyone. Let's talk about really quickly. It's a 2-3 minutes video about the new Doctor Strange book. The main mistakes they made in the editing. Something I really noticed in the comic was how the revision and the colorists are really not into each other. The colorist is not out of America, so why this happens probably something to do with the editing side of things. Many people work quickly to point out the many art mistakes the book had of Claire, the new Sorcerer Supreme. The text is not that surprising, but it's really quickly, and the way it moves, it doesn't look like a narrative made it for a comic or even European or a manga. It looks like more something was made for a point presentation for TV series or something like this, which weirdly enough is what I notice more and more in Marvel comic books. I don't think they're making this much of the comics for the art form, but they're doing this more for as strangely enough proposes for movies or TV series or something like this, but not animated, mostly live action, which is weird because live action is expensive and it's not something you can actually realistically do with only a concept. I just wanted to talk about this because the book is really bad in the editing, the revision side of things. I won't show here because I heard many people are getting striked by Marvel or some firm like this. But I will see if anyone's not striked, and I will put the video down there. I put Trace video probably and comic strobe video on it. But I want everyone to really think about what's happening today in Marvel. It's different than DC, but it's not good. And another thing, the only thing I think Marvel's outselling DC right now, outside of its hero, is because of Star Wars. If it wasn't for Star Wars, I guarantee Marvel would not be number one. Star Wars is a different entire beast than superhero comics. DC doesn't have this type of licensing we are seeing Marvel. What I want to point out it is like the character, the Wookiee who is in the Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett. He was presented in the comic, in a comic book. I think that's what Marvel is doing, but it's not a healthy model to maintain. Ask anyone who ever saw how the European comics do and how the Japanese manga does. It's really different, and it's so weird to see because when you watch documentaries about TV series or movies, you see this type of concept art, and you see how it's only concept art, so don't need to be that work out. But a comic book, a manga or a European comic book, it needs the cover art is good, I would say. Nothing special, but man, that's all for today. Like I said, it's a quick video, but I want everyone to see what's happening in Marvel now. Marvel heroes in comics are not that healthy compared to DC comic book heroes. Even though Batman's the outseller, but still is a superhero. I want to point to everyone Marvel is not selling this well in the superhero genre. Mostly of the 50 books, I said out of the 100 book, the top 100 books, 36 are Star Wars books. What that say about the Marvel superhero model? That's all for today. Bye everyone. Remember to like and subscribe.